Okay, stage 4, paragraph page 336. And our last headword was terrible, new word type of lesson. Okay, so let's start with our revision. Ready? Okay, let me just scroll down. 3 330. Masato is handsome. Okay, here we go. Can you have a simple conversation with me in English? Can you have a simple conversation with me in English? Yes, I can have a simple conversation with you in English. Can we have a conversation with a friend in another town? How can we have a conversation with a friend in another town? We can have a conversation with a friend in another town on the telephone or on the internet. Or on the internet. Very good. Okay. If two adults are having a conversation and you want to ask a question, what's a polite way to say first? If two adults are having a conversation and you want to ask a question, what's the polite thing to do first? If two adults are having a conversation, and I want to ask a question, the first thing I say is excuse me. Very good. Have you give me an example? Give me an example, please. Excuse me. May I have an apple, please? An apple pup, please? Very good. Next. Have you got any horrible friends? Have you got any horrible friends? No, I haven't got any horrible friends. Why not? Why not? Because I only make friends with someone if they're nice. Do you ever say horrible things to people when you're angry? Do you ever say horrible things to people when you're angry? Yes or no? Yes, I sometimes say horrible things to people when I'm angry. Very good. Okay. Is it before or after midday at the moment? Is it before or after midday at the moment? It's before midday at the moment. At the moment. Very good. Okay, which meal do you eat before midday? Your breakfast, your lunch, or your dinner? Which meal do you eat before midday? Your breakfast, your lunch, or your dinner? I eat my breakfast before midday. Do you ever go to bed after midnight? Do you ever go to bed after midnight? Yes, I sometimes go to bed after midnight. Very good. When? When? On New Year's Eve. Very good. Does very cold ice cream hurt your teeth? Does very cold ice cream hurt your teeth? Yes. Very cold ice cream hurt my teeth. Okay, next. Is this a student's is this a student's book? No, it isn't a student. It's a teacher's book. It's a teacher's book. Very good. Okay, next. What's the past of the verb have? What's the past of the verb have? The past of the verb have is had. What did I have in my hand last lesson? What did I have in my hand last lesson? You had a pen in your hand last lesson. Did you have a healthy breakfast this morning? Did you have a healthy breakfast this morning? Yes or no? Yes, I had a healthy breakfast this morning. A healthy breakfast this morning. Very good. What did I have in my hand last lesson? What did I have in my hand last lesson? You had a pen in your hand last lesson. Very good. What did I have? What did I have? I had nothing. What did you have? What did you have? I had a pen as well. Okay. Did we all have our books with us last lesson? Did we all have our books with us last lesson? Yes, we all had our books with us last lesson. Last lesson. Okay, next. Had she got any shoes on her feet yesterday? Had she got any shoes on her feet yesterday? Yes, she's got some shoes on her feet yesterday. Had they got hats on their heads last lesson? Had they got hats on their heads last lesson? No, they hadn't got hats on their heads last lesson. Okay, what time do you leave home every morning to go to school? What time do you leave home every morning to go to school? I leave home at 7 a.m. every morning to come to school. Do you leave your shoes in the classroom when you go home? Do you leave your shoes in the classroom when you go home? No, I don't leave my shoes in the classroom when I go home. I take them with me. Okay, next. What do we have to do to make toast? What do we have to do to make toast? We have to put some bread into a toaster to make toast. To go home from there, do you have to go along ABC Street? To go home from here, do you have to go along ABC Street? Yes. To go home from here, I have to go along ABC Street. Very good. Do you have to do homework every day? Do you have to do homework every day? Yes, I have to do homework every day. Every day. Very good. What do parents say to little children? You mustn't be naughty or you don't have to be naughty. What do parents say to little children? You mustn't be naughty or you don't have to be naughty. Parents say you mustn't be naughty to little children. Who's got blonde hair in this room? Who's got blonde hair in this room? Masato got blonde hair in this room. Very good. In this picture, whose hair's blonde? In this picture, whose hair's blonde? In that picture, Sophie's hair's blonde. And what color's Max's hair? And what color's Max's hair? Max's hair's fair. What color's your hair? What color's your hair? My hair's black. Very good. What does the word terrible mean? What does the word terrible mean? The word terrible means. The word terrible means very bad. Very bad. Very good. Okay, next. Okay, so that's the end of our revision. Give let's okay, so give me an example. Give me an example, please. Oh dear, mom. This food tastes terrible. Do I have to eat it? Okay, so that's the end of our revision. Let's have new verbs. Okay, so let's have past tense of irregular verbs. Okay, so now let's learn past tense of irregular verbs. Here are some more verbs with irregular past tense. Okay, so repeat. Sleep, slept. Buy, bought. Make, made. Meet, met. Know, knew. Teach, taught. See, saw. Think, thought. Ride, rode. Hang, hung. Win, won. Fly, flew. Swim, swam. Drive, drove. Throw, threw. Lose, lost. Catch, caught. Break, broke. Very good. Okay, listen. The past tense of the verb sleep is slept. The past tense of the verb buy is bought. Let's practice. What's the past tense of the verb sleep? What's the past tense of the verb sleep? The past tense of the verb sleep is slept. How long did you sleep last night? How long did you sleep last night? I slept about 9 hours last night. What did you buy with your pocket money last week? What did you buy with your pocket money last week? I bought some candies with my pocket money last week. Did you know me 2 weeks ago? Did you know me 2 weeks ago? Yes, I knew you 2 weeks ago. Did your parents teach you to eat with a knife, fork, and spoon? Did your parents teach you to eat with a knife, fork, and spoon? Yes, my parents taught me to eat with a knife, fork, and spoon. Did you think I rode to the school today on a bicycle? Do you think I rode to the school today on a bicycle? Yes, I think you rode to the school today on a bicycle. Did that picture hang on the wall last lesson? Did that picture hang on the wall last lesson? Yes, that picture hang on the wall last lesson. Where were you that the last time you swam? In the swimming pool or at the seaside? Where were you the last time you swam? In the swimming pool or at the seaside? The last time I swam was at the seaside. Did you catch a cold last year? Did you catch a cold last year? Yes, I caught a cold last year. Did anyone in your family make toast for breakfast this morning? Did anyone in your family make toast for breakfast this morning? Yes, someone in my family made toast for breakfast this morning. What was the first thing I said when I met you today? What was the first thing I said when I met you today? The first thing you said when you met me today was hello. What was the name of the last film you saw? What was the name of the last film you saw? The name of the last film I saw was Iron Man. Do you think it was a good film? Do you think it was a good film? Yes, I thought it was a good film. Very good. Okay, and I put this sentence into the past, please. Sophie often wins at table tennis. Sophie often wins at table tennis. Sophie often won at table tennis. The ducks fly over the lake. The ducks fly over the lake. The ducks flew over the lake. We throw all our rubbish in the bin. We throw all our rubbish in the bin. We threw all our rubbish in the bin. Dan never loses his school books. Dan never loses his school books. Dan never lost his school books. My daughter always breaks her key toys. My daughter always breaks her toys. My daughter always broke her toys. Okay, next. Put, cost, hurt, hurt, cut, hit. Okay, so it's easy to remember the past tense of put, cost, hurt, cut, and hit because they do not change. The past is the same as the present. For example, we say I put on my pajamas every night and I put on my pajamas last night. Let's practice. Why is it easy to remember the tense of put, cost, hurt, cut, and hit? Why is it easy to remember the past tense of put, cost, hurt, cut, and hit? It's easy to remember the past tense of put, cost, hurt, cut, and hit because they do not change. The past tense is the same as the present. Give me some examples. Give me some examples, please. After my mom washed up the plates, I put them in the cupboard. I didn't buy the tennis racket because it cost too much. Mary cut her finger yesterday and it hurt. Kim hit the tennis ball high into the air. Okay, next. Repeat. Grandchild, grandson, granddaughter. Very good. Okay, so listen. My mom's mom has three grandchildren. I'm a grandson. Let's practice. How many grandchildren does your mom's mom have? How many grandchildren does your mom's mom have? My mom's mom has two grandchildren. Are you her grandson or granddaughter? Are you her grandson or granddaughter? I'm her grandson. Okay, next repeat. Lip, mustache, beard. Okay, listen. It's a man. If a man got hair above his top lip, we call it a mustache. The hair on a man's chin is called a beard. Let's practice. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're touching your top lip. If a man's got hair above his top lip, what do we call it? If a man gets hair on his top lip, what do we call it? If a man's got hair above his top lip, we call it a mustache. And what's the hair on a man's chin called? And what's the hair on a man's chin called? The hair on a man's chin is called a beard. Do you want to have a beard and mustache when you're an adult? Do you want to have a beard and a mustache when you're an adult? Yes, I want to have a beard and a mustache when I'm an adult. Okay, very good. Okay, now, very good, Masato. So now let's move on to our reading. Very good. Okay, so our reading is at stage 2, page 167. Oh no, it's not stage 2 anymore. Stage 3, 167. Okay, and the last head word was yours. Okay, so let's start. Mine. Okay, here we go. Is that dress his? No, that dress isn't his. It's hers. Is that jacket hers? No, that jacket isn't hers. It's his.